I've been meaning to do this. Howdy, folks. Howdy. Sean Brock here with you. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'd certainly appreciate it. I've been meaning to do this because it has occurred to me as time passes and things go on and you keep paying taxes and doing what you always did. Um, this beautiful instrument has passed its first. I don't know, a month or so past our first year together. This is my Jimmy Edmonds. This was completed December of 2021. D-41. And this is, I'll hold it up here just real quick in case you haven't seen it. It's beautiful red inspired burst on this. I love it. I absolutely love it. Of course, your pearl, your ebony bridge pins with your inlay bone saddle. This is all stock. Beautiful maple binding, beautiful Brazilian back and sides. Wonderful instrument. Obviously the inlays on the fingerboard, bound on the fingerboard and on the headstock in maple. Just gorgeous, gorgeous work. Varnish finish, red spruce top. And I'd never told the story on here how I came about this, because people around here know, those that have been hanging around the channel for a long time know that I am a mahogany fellow by trade. I grew up on that. And I remember I went to Knoxville, Tennessee, over to the Music Outlet and to Ciderville Music and Broadway Music to shop for a HD28 when I was in high school. I'd been playing a mahogany guitar for years, and I wanted a Martin, and I wanted a HD28. And me and my old buddy and teacher, Frank Farley, went over there, made our pilgrimage to get a HD28. And we went through all them shops and played hundreds of Martin guitars, and I picked out what he and I both thought was the best one. And I brought it home, and I was so proud. And I got that thing out and played it, and my dad said, "Well, get your other one there. Yeah, it sounds good. Get your other one." And I got my mahogany out, and he said, "I don't know. I think that one sounds better." It just about destroyed me. I'll be honest with you. And sure enough, I never grew on that guitar, and I ended up selling it not long after that. But I've primarily been a mahogany guy, and I think it's just by habit. That's what you grow used to. And so this guitar came in. The fellow who bought it, I know him. I've known him a long time, and I kind of helped him spec it out, and had the idea of the maple and things like that. I'm not much of a bling guy. He likes that bling stuff. And I'm not much of a bling guy, but he wanted a 41. But he decided he was going to let it go. He was wanting to buy a boat or something like that a couple months after he got it, and he let it go to Dale Owen, who had him send it straight to me for a demo. And it got here, and I opened the box, and I called him up. I didn't want to say anything. I just said, "Oh, the guitar got here good. It's fine. Everything's good." And I knew the shoe was going to drop. And he eventually said, "Well, tell me what you think of it." And I said, "Oh, it's a wonderful guitar. It's a great guitar." And he's like, "Yeah, I know it is. Blah 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 blah." And I told his brother, I said, I didn't really tell him the whole truth about what I think about that guitar, but man, he is really going to regret letting it go. Well, a few days went by, and sure enough, he did. He called Dale up, and he tried to buy it back off of him, and they kind of went round and round. And meanwhile, it was here with me for a demo, and I liked it so much that I traded something that I currently had and gave cash. I ended up buying the guitar, having more money invested in the guitar than what the original owner had bought it for. That's how much I liked it. And it's been here ever since. And the only thing that changed was that, of course, I kind of to back up in the story a little bit, I thought somebody else was going to buy this from Dale. He was kind of holding it for somebody. And so I called Jimmy up and I said, hey, listen, I love this Brazilian guitar. Build me a D-18. And we spec'd it out and all this stuff. And he said, yeah. He was on vacation in Florida. And he said, yeah, I'll get started on it, you know. And so I sent him my deposit and all that stuff. And he got back to Galax and he started on the guitar. And Dale ended up, he called me up. He said, well, if you want that guitar, then I guess I'll sell it to you. Well, I called the original owner up and I said, if you want this thing, you can have it back. I don't want to keep you from it. And he said, no. He said, that ain't necessary. I've already ordered another one just like it. So, and there's been a few of these built. And I know, some subscribers here on the channel have ordered one just like this. But what a guitar, man. Powerful, just huge sounding and balanced, and records really well. That's always been one of my contentions that about rosewood guitars is that sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're a little tough to record. They get a little muddy. Jimmy's stuff don't, and I mean that's why people like Jimmy Capps and Vince Gill and Zach Brown, all these tons of different session guys and big names have bought these guitars, even top to bottom. So anyway, I called Jimmy. I'm getting back into the story now. I called him up and I said, hey, Dale's going to sell me that guitar. And he said, oh, well, that's great. He said, did you want to cancel your order on the 18 then? And I said, no. I mean, build me an 18. I want one of them too. And then, of course, after that, we got the Moon Spruce 18. I called him up before my first Red Spruce 18 was finished. And I said, hey, listen, your list is getting big. Put me on there for a Moon Spruce 18. And he said, okay. So now I've got 3 of them, right? I've got this Brazilian D-41 and the Moon Spruce. All 3 are bursts too, beautiful guitars. Moon Spruce 18 and the what turned into be the Sean Brock model D-18 with the red spruce. But I just wanted to celebrate the birthday of this because people ask me from time to time, what all do you have? What instruments do you play? And whatever happened to this guitar or that guitar? There have been several people who have tried to buy this guitar from me, and I just can't do it. So here she is, and happy birthday to this pretty girl. And thank you all for watching. And if you want to check out EdmondsGuitars.com and get in touch with Jimmy, he'll hook you up on whatever you need. And there's nobody that I would trust any more than Jimmy Edmonds to build a quality instrument. I mean, that's why I've got 3 of them. Thank you all and take care.